There are two utilities that will improve the speed of your laptop. They're found under Start, All Programs, Accessories, System Tools. Disk Cleanup is a computer maintenance utility designed to free up space on your hard drive. The cleanup process involves searching and analyzing the hard drive for files that are no longer of any use, and then proceed to remove the unnecessary files, freeing up disk space on the hard drive. Once you click Disk Cleanup, you'll notice that it allows you to select the drive, and it would be a good idea to process both drives. You'll have to do one and then come back to the other. Once you select the drive and click OK, it opens up a dialog box that shows that it is in the cleaning process. Now, this may take considerable length of time, so just be patient and let it work. Now, you can go ahead and do other things on your computer while this is working, but it's a good idea to do this when you're not using your laptop for any other application. Once Disk Cleanup has found the files, you'll notice it displays a dialog box that has some check marks over to the left. All you do is put a check mark beside those files that you'd like to remove from your computer. I'm going to say OK, and it says, "Are you sure you want to perform this action?" Click Yes, and another dialog box appears saying that it's in process. When it finishes, that dialog box will go away and you're ready to move on to some other activity on your laptop. Now, let's look at a utility called defragging. I'm going to go to All Programs, Accessories, Systems Tools, and open up the Defragmentor. Defragmentation is a process that reduces the amount of fragmented files on the system. It does this by physically organizing the contents of the disk to store the pieces of each file close together and continuously. It also attempts to create larger regions of free space using a process called compaction to impede the return of fragmentation. So let's use this. Notice it displays here the different drives or volumes that you have. I'm going to go to C, and notice we could either analyze or defrag. Actually, if you analyze first and find that it's 10 or 15% fragmented, there's no need to run the utility. But I'd like to go straight to defragmenting and let it just get right to work. Now, anything that shows up in red, notice down here it's fragmented files. It's grabbing little sections of that and relocating where that is on the hard drive so that your hard drive can find that file because it's right there at the same location on the hard drive. Now, if you have a lot of red showing up in yours, you're really a candidate for a slower machine because you have fragmented files. The blue is continuous files. Anytime there's a break there, it's slower to find all those spaces. And anytime you find a green, it's a system file that cannot be moved or relocated. And the white represents free space. Now, mine is going relatively fast. Now, this process may take, in some cases, 4 or 5 hours. And it's a good idea to let your machine be idle while it's doing this, although it would do other activities, but it'll work much better if it is idle. Now, once it finishes the process, it'll display a box saying defragmentation is complete, and you can view the report, which actually will say very little to you unless you're a machine technician, and we can close that, and then we can proceed to defragment the other file. Well, that's given us a look at cleaning up the disk and defragmenting. This process, again, will make your computer turn on quicker. It'll make it operate faster throughout the day. It's a good idea to run this every month if you're using your computer a lot by putting software on and taking it off, or putting files on your hard drive and taking them off. You might even want to do this once a week. This is a utility that will help your computer work faster.